Okay, so it's that time of year again. Tax season is officially upon us. And while you're digging through all your paperwork, there's a good chance you might be missing something huge. We're talking about major savings that a lot of homeowners just completely miss, all tied to upgrades you've already made to your house.
So I want you to just think back for a second. Did you do any work on your house last year? Maybe you replaced those old drafty windows, or finally upgraded your heater. What about something big like putting solar panels on the roof? If you're nodding your head right now, you've got to stick around because you might literally be owed money.
And look, we're not just talking about some tiny little deduction here. As tax pro Paul Vasquez puts it, these are credits. That means they cut your tax bill dollar for dollar. Seriously, forgetting these is basically like finding a winning lottery ticket and just throwing it away. They're out there just waiting for you to claim them.
All right, so let's get into it. You're probably asking, wait, why is the government just giving away money for home repairs? And that's a great question. Believe it or not, this isn't some secret loophole or a mistake. It's actually a really deliberate strategy.
Here's the deal. The government really wants us to make our homes more energy efficient. It's that simple. And these tax credits, well, they're the carrot on the stick. They're basically a thank you for helping cut down on the country's overall energy use. So you save money and it helps a bigger cause. It's a win-win. Okay, that brings us to the most important part, right? What stuff actually qualifies? Let's walk through some of the common projects that might make you eligible, so you can start jogging your memory about what you've done around the house.
And the list is actually pretty long. It can be something you might think is small, like installing new, more efficient doors or windows that stop drafts. Or it could be a really big ticket item, like installing solar panels and hooking up a backup battery. Did you get a new heat pump? Yep, that probably counts too. It covers a whole range of improvements as long as they're energy related.
So, let's say a light bulb just went off in your head and you're thinking, hey, I did one of those things. Awesome. Now you're probably wondering, okay, so what do I do? And I've got great news for you. The next part is actually super easy. You don't have to be a tax expert, you just have to get your ducks in a row.
It really just boils down to these three simple things. First, just brainstorm. Make a list of all the work you had done on your house last year. Step 2, go find the receipts for any of those energy-efficient upgrades we just talked about. And number 3, this is the key, you have to tell your tax person about it. Hand over those receipts and tell them what you spent. Look, if you only remember one thing from all of this, let it be this. You have to speak up. Your taxpayer is smart, but they're not a mind reader. They have no idea you installed a new heat pump unless you tell them. So you've got to be your own advocate here. Ask them directly about energy credits. Please don't leave free money on the table.
And that really gets you thinking, doesn't it? This whole idea isn't just about getting money back for what you've already done. It's about planning for the future. Knowing these incentives are out there could totally change your approach to your next big home project, turning it from just another expense into a really smart investment. So what's going to be your next money-saving upgrade?